So I'm 32 years old now, but when I was 23, I got a job on a cruise ship sailing the Gulf of Mexico selling jewelry, and I loved it. I loved the freedom of it, and I just didn't know how to sustain it. Like after the contract ended, I was like, how am I going to keep this up? I love the travel, but like outside of this, I don't have money, right? So I took the brave leap with my best friend at the time to apply for a working holiday visa in Australia, where you can become a bartender or receptionist, something small, and just like live there for a year. And on my way to Australia, we stopped in Bali because we saw the whole Eat, Pray, Love movie with Julia Roberts. We stopped in Bali. Yeah. And I met my first life coach, this like happy little blonde girl that was just killing it and so happy and like just living her life, making content. And I was like, what the hell is she doing? Like, you know, I asked her, like, how do you do? She's like, oh, I help people with their businesses online with Instagram. And I was like, oh, like this is the thing. Like you can just help people and make money.
Right.
Seed was planted, and throughout my whole life, I've loved manifestation and personal development and that kind of stuff. But yeah, I also struggled with my own confidence, my own mindset blocks, my own money blocks for sure. So when I finally got these tools that I've been using, I put everything together, launched my business at the start of COVID, actually. And yeah, never looked back. I will say entrepreneurship is not for the faint of heart. Like it's the first 3 years I ate shit. I was a broke coach for the first 3 years for sure. Like I'm not going to front, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But finally figured out the marketing and the sales, and now we're good. Bali is it's a very positive place to be. People are always building, working on their mindset, working on their spirituality. People are very wellness and entrepreneurial focused anyway. You kind of get that sense that everyone wants to be their best self no matter what. So it just kind of inspires everyone to do that.
So when you first started it in Bali, how long did it take to just like take off?
Well, it took a while. It took a while because I had to also kind of learn entrepreneurship and get out of my own imposter syndrome. So I'd say it took 3 years. That's my personal journey. It doesn't have to take 3 years, but I had to overcome the whole selling thing and being like, here's my offer, and actually building that momentum and that trust with my audience. But then eventually I was like, I want to go all in, and I went all in, and that was when things started to really skyrocket. So yeah, everyone has their own journey, but for me, it was definitely like the money and the sales and the marketing that took a while to get traction. I feel like the world today is so different with social media. It's more competitive. People are vying for attention. People are doing all sorts of crazy video graphics. Like it's a new world. Like, you know, you got to step your game up and be consistent, and
for sure.
It's a journey.
Yeah.
Truthfully, like the energy of it is you have to be sold on you. You have to believe you're a big deal now. You have to believe in your shit, whatever. You can be selling glue, but you got to be like, this is the best damn glue on the market. Like that's 80% of entrepreneurship is being sold on your own shit. Like, I don't know if I can cuss, but like that's a big part of it, because then that energy kind of attracts people, and they're like, they start looking at you like, oh, what has she got over there? You know? So in the personal development world, they call it your self-concept, like how you feel about yourself as an entrepreneur. So your self-concept, number one, for sure. But no, I've been doing this, and also the marketing of my business has gotten a lot tighter. So like I know how to launch a product and sell it and bring people into my program. So
yeah. Well, what is the first video that you did? What would you?
It was how I reprogrammed my mind to make like 5-figure months.
Okay, and then when you did the second video, it was a different topic.
Yeah, I think it was a different topic. Yeah, it was still kind of still mindset related, but not like money related. Yeah.
I'm just gonna give you advice from. I would continue to do this first video that you did, and maybe like tweak it a little bit, where it's like you're talking about something, you're extending that talk, you're sending like olive branches out, but you're still talking about that theme. Something about what you talked about and how you presented it, people resonated with that. So I would continue to do that.